GTHL hockey on Rogers TV. We are at Downsview Park in Toronto, the Scotiabank Pond. It is the 7th annual Scotiabank GTHL Top Prospects game here on Rogers TV.
Absolutely. Let's check out our game story. Team Graves taking on Team Kourtis, and it was Riley Damiani early on showing us the moves that he's got, bearing a beautiful one to open up the scoring here against Team Kourtis. And they didn't slow down there, as on a power play, Willem DeVoe from the Don Mills Flyers gave them that 2-goal lead. But ultimately, Team Kourtis, they had something to say, and they would storm back, not catching up, but making it a 1-goal game in that first period.
Well, the first period ended 2-1, and we thought teams were a little tentative, right? They didn't get their legs going. They were getting used to the fact this is a big kind of getting nervous kind of thing here, big crowd. And then as the second period progressed, some quicker passing, quicker puck movement, and the defense picked up just as well. That Mailhawk goal, we love it because it showed hockey IQ to get it on net, and from there it was the empty netter that sealed it.
And in that third period, you mentioned things tightened up. Well, these guys, they know how to play with a 1-goal lead, and they know how to defend a 1-goal lead. So well coached. That's what we saw here tonight. And Team Graves take it by a 4-2 final over Team Kourtis. But we want to step aside here for a second and talk about the life and honor the life of one of the great hockey guys in the minor or in the midget hockey loop in Tyler Cragg. Pete?
Well, Tyler Cragg, we had the moment of silence. We talked about the fact the player of the game awards are, and we just want to let everyone know, we're a big hockey community. Rogers TV, the GTHL, we've got a lot of friends, and we lose a lot of people during the hockey season, but in this case, Tyler Cragg and what he brought to the rink. I mean, we look at the friendships, we look at games that we win and lose, but what Tyler brought to the rink every night for us was a guy with a great sense of humor, a guy that we were grateful for his contribution, a young man. That makes it really tough for a lot of people in the hockey community to deal with. And yes, there's a lot of NHL players that he absolutely touched, but when you really look at what he brought to the rink, with the guys that didn't go to the show to come to you and tell you, Tyler's the best coach I ever had. He improved me as a player, improved me as a person, and to lose him is a big blow for the hockey community in Toronto. And we look at the goofiness at the rink that he brought us. We'd go and ask him how his team was playing, and he would tell us, they're all terrible. I don't want you to talk about any of them. He was joking, of course, but you look at what he did, not only for AAA, but for AA and A. He was in the hockey business, the GM business, the coaching business. He brought a lot of fun to the rink, and I'm going to bring a short story, and that is, he called me once, said he really needed to talk to the referee about a game he recently had, and I asked him what the big deal was, and he had gotten a game misconduct. And I can remember him saying he was totally over the line, wanted to call and apologize to the referee, and I kind of said to him, Tyler, you don't need to do that. You're entitled to one every now and then. But he was adamant, felt so bad about it, and that was the guy, because he was always thinking about his hockey relationship. So in the sport of hockey, we talk about all the stuff we want to improve. We never talk about the great things that happen 95% of the time. So in the spirit of Tyler Cragg, you and I and all the friends in our hockey community, we're going to send our love to his family. It's tough around the holidays when you lose someone. And maybe in 2016, we're going to take a page out of Tyler's book, and we're going to talk about all the positive. That's what happens 95% of the time when we're in the rink. We want to wish everyone great holidays, peace to Tyler's family, and everyone be good to each other in 2016.